Welcome back to my channel. This is Christy Hartman. Today we're going to be using a stencil called Dock and Duck. This is a stencil by the incomparable Fran on the Edge through pmartiststudio. We're going to be printing with both the inside and the outside of this stencil. Here you can see I've laid down some golden open, where I'm going to remove much of that paint from around those outer bits of that stencil. And we're going to actually print the impression of the outer bits of that stencil. Removing the first layer of paint over the top of a previous print. Removing another layer of that paint. I like to have these type of prints spotlessly clean, so I remove the paint sometimes 3 and 4 times depending upon how much paint needs to be removed. And one more time, 4th time for this one. That means that this will be a pristine print with very little paint left on, and because I've used the open paint, I have an extended period of time to work. Here I am positioning those outer bits over the top of my print. I'm going to pull this print and you can see that I get a pretty darn good impression. I'm pretty happy with that. So now we're going to begin adding the positive space of the inside bits of this stencil. I'm adding a dark blue to my stencil. Again, I'm going to remove as much of that paint as I possibly can so that I have just that outer impression. Lay it down, transfer it, as well as all of the extra bits and pieces that belong to this stencil. These actually are going to be used for a project which is going to be upcoming on my channel. This piece is going to be used as a fence in a project, and you can see how it's going to resemble a little bit of a fence. And another example of pulling this up so you can see what the finished product is. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.